Hey, come here. Yeah, get a little closer. You looking for a little bat on cat action? Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector here on YouTube. And if it is your first time watching, we do high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxings, statue chats, and so much more. So if you enjoy the content, please consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. I really think you're going to enjoy the content. Now, of course, we like we always do here on the channel, we do hit or miss videos, and that's exactly what we are going to do. I did a video on this topic not too long ago when we actually saw the teaser of this piece. But now we have the price point. It is up for pre-order right now as we speak. And I'm talking about the Batman and Catwoman Diorama from Sideshow Collectibles. And again, it is available right now in the description. If you like what you see and you use that link, it does help support the channel. So thank you guys in advance for that. Now, this piece is a special piece. Of course, it is inspired by that romantic relationship that we've all been cheering for and rooting for a very long time. Of course, Bruce has always shut himself off from the rest of the world and try to protect his family because he doesn't want anything to happen to his family. He doesn't want to get involved. But of course, love conquers all sometimes, and sometimes we can't resist, and that's exactly what he feels for Selina. Of course, there is a oil and water relationship. Obviously, Selina wants much more, but we've seen it captured in art over the years, and the one that I always think of course, is that incredible Hush image of Batman and Catwoman embracing and kissing. But this one is a little bit different, and this one is from Sideshow Collectibles. Now, I can tell you my big miss right off the bat was I wish it was a little bit bigger. I wish it was quarter scale. They haven't actually announced the scale, but basically it's going to be 1/5 scale. It's 20 inches tall, and I have all of the information. I have all of the pre-order stuff for you, and so I wanted to check it out with you. So without further ado, is this piece a hit or miss? Let's talk about it. Okay guys, so here we go. Now this is the teaser basically we got a week ago or so of this incredible diorama. Again, Batman and Catwoman, and I think really just honestly guys, this looks absolutely fantastic. I really like the art direction. I think this is a very, very cool statue. I'm going to have a really hard time resisting this one, even though I said that I was not going to collect this scale or anything smaller than quarter scale. Now again, like I said at the beginning, I do wish that this was quarter scale, but it is not. It is approximately 1/5. Sideshow doesn't come out flat and say that, but basically here are the dimensions. It is 20 inches high, 9.25 wide, and 10.63 inches deep. So it's not going to have a very big footprint. It is going to be just a beautiful complementary piece in your collection. It really just depends on what you collect. I know some of the Rogues Gallery guys have been talking about maybe putting this in like a foyer or something, like kind of entering into your cave. And so I think that that would absolutely be phenomenal. I think it's got the perfect size for that. When we talk about sculpts here, the sculpt is phenomenal. Obviously you have Catwoman, which is a beautiful sculpt, but I love how Stoic and Batman's kind of looking off into the distance. I really like that art direction. And speaking of that art direction, this was sculpted by the incredible Maria Panfilova. Now you might know her work. She did some of the Queen Studios, those marble Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. She did all of those, and they are phenomenal. And this is another example of her amazing sculpting work. I'm so glad that she's getting a lot of attention right now because I think that she does a fantastic job. This is fully sculpted at this price point, guys. It is $680. That is pretty darn impressive, really, for a diorama like this. You basically get two full figures at this price point, and so I think it's a pretty fair price. It's also kind of refreshing that it's not a $2,000 piece, which seems like everything is these days. Let's look at this portrait. I've seen some people in the community already say that she looks a little bit too old. I don't think so. I think that she looks just fine here. I think just beautiful sculpt. I like that she has that kind of wonderment in her eyes, like she's really up there looking at him. And I think it's really just a beautiful portrait here, again, sculpted by Maria. The base itself has a really nice, it's like a glowing tone to it. I really like the height of it. I love the art direction of the cape. It's got that flow, that movement, and it's just really beautiful. I know some people have wished that Batman was just by himself because it's a very cool Batman pose. You cannot take her off. This is just the way it is. but maybe Sideshow will give us something similar. But look at the art direction again. Look at the flow of that cape. I really, really like what I'm seeing here. I think that Sideshow just nailed this one. I really, really like it a lot. I think the blacks and the grays all work really well together, and I love that she's got her whip around his neck. I mean, again, it's just a very, very cool, it's a very sensual pose, and it really does capture to me that relationship from all angles. I love the height of it as well. I think it, just makes it look tall and mighty, and I think, again, the art direction, Sideshow, all of the development team, the Sideshow artists working on it, really just did a fantastic job in my opinion. I don't see really many misses here at all. But again, the only miss for me is maybe just the height. I wish it was a quarter scale. I wish the scale was a little bit bigger. But it is what it is. But as for the statue itself, I think it's absolutely a hit. I think it's beautiful, well sculpted, and most likely it'll end up in my Batcave, and I'm hoping it ends up in yours as well. So as always, I'm going to turn it right back over to you. What do you guys think of this piece? For me, it is very much a hit. I really like it. I like that Batman is looking off in the distance. I like that Catwoman's looking up at him. I just feel like it really captures that that dynamic, that duality, that black and white, that two sides of the coin, where Batman is always going to struggle with that relationship. And I really like that they captured it. I think that Maria did a phenomenal job here. Again, she's an incredible artist. And I really like what they've done here. Again, the only big miss for me is I wish it was quarter scale. I think that would have been cool. But also another big hit for me is the price point again, is that, we keep seeing these statues that are, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 or up, which those are the statues I collect. So to see one at this price point, it's very much appreciated. It almost feels like a breath of fresh air. And companies like Sideshow and Tweeterhead, they continue to give us a little bit lower price points, which is, again, refreshing because prices continue to go up. Of course, their prices do too. But again, this price point compared to a $2,000 price point, you can see the difference. Obviously, the size is going to be different and whatever. But it is nice to see sometimes a little bit lower of a price point. So I do want to know what you guys think. You guys heard my opinion on this piece. Again, I think it's really cool. Will it end up in the Batcave? I want this piece. I'm going to be completely honest. I want it, but I don't collect 5th scale. So I've been kind of weighing that out. Should I go there? Should I not? I'm still considering having 2 rooms for the Batcave, so that would give me some additional space for pieces like this. But this is a very iconic looking piece, and I really like what Sideshow's done. I like the portrait, I like the sculpt, and so it'll probably end up in the Batcave, but I do want to know what you think. Should I add it to this collection, or should I move on and just focus on the larger scales? Anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Again, you guys mean the world to me. Thank you for continuing to support this channel. We are almost, guys, we are creeping along, but we are almost there to 35K in subscribers. Of course, I'm going to be giving away that incredible Tweeterhead Catwoman when we do. Cannot wait to give that away to one of you watching. So again, I'm very excited about that. And again, just thank you guys so very much for continuing to support us here on the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.